Hi, my love. Happy Black Feminist Friday, a series where we unpack and explore briefly the life and work of a Black woman or femme artist, and then I give you a somatic exercise to help embody their work further. First, my name is Kamari Excel. I'm a therapist and somatic healer that uses the works of Black women authors, writers, artists to help support people on their healing journey. Today, we're talking about none other than the incomparable, amazing, brilliant Miss Lucille Clifton, and right here I have her anthology, A Good Woman, which showcases her poems from 1969 to 1980. Clifton was known for her concise and powerful verse that explored the intersections of race, class, gender, sexuality, and age. She often talked about what it was like to experience life as a Black woman aging while still being her sensual self. So much of her work was about celebrating the mundaneness, the everydayness of Black life, from cooking, cleaning, being in community with loved ones, and adorning and celebrating one's physical body and vessel. In this clip, you'll get to hear Miss Clifton read one of her most impactful poems, Homage to My Hips, where she explores this body, the hips specifically, as a site of adornment, as a site of resistance. And that's where I draw my biggest inspiration from her, is really seeing the body as a holy space through works like Homage to My Hips and What the Mirror Said. Now here's where you come in. Your homework between now and next week is to put some intentional focus on the region of your hips. The hips are home to our sacral chakra, which is where we get all of our creativity, our joy, our pleasure space, but it's also the place where most of us hold a lot of our trauma, past experiences of shame in the hips. And so when we start to unlock the hips, we also unlock our creativity. Now, your homework is to watch Miss Lucille Clifton read her poem. Throughout this week, you'll also be encouraged to do hip opening exercises. So you can do hip openers as simple as sitting in a chair and just doing some slow spins where you inhale at the top of your circle and you exhale as you round back, and really making sure you hit all four corners with your hips. Twerking, throwing it in a circle, that's a way to open up your hips, or something like butterfly pose. And lastly, third part of your homework is to write a homage to your own hips. And now we'll have the brilliant Miss Lucille Clifton talk to you more about her work and read the poem. I love you, be well, keep resisting.
I write a lot about body parts. She looked at her, what? Body parts? What? Well, the reason for that is because I am thrilled with my body parts, you know. And people say men don't write about body parts that much. Well, they don't have the thrilling body parts that I have, that's why. And I'm excited. All the women applaud. And also, I live in a culture where where you're supposed to be 18 to 20, and I'm not. I know you guessed that, but it's true. You're supposed to not have gray hair, and I love my hair. It's white, and I think it's wonderful. And you're supposed to be about 125, and I was born wearing more than that. Trust me. So I like to celebrate the wonderfulness that I am. And this universal poem is called Homage to My Hips. These hips are big hips. They need space to move around in. They don't fit into little petty places. These hips are free hips. They don't like to be held back. These hips have never been enslaved. They go where they want to go. They do what they want to do. These hips are mighty hips. These hips are magic hips. I have known them to put a spell on a man and to spin him like a top.